Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce Daren Marriott.
Won't be just any night. Tonight there will be no morning star. Tonight, I see my heart tonight, and for all stars will stop where they are. Today the minutes seem like hours, the hours come so slowly, and still the sky is light. Oh moon, go bright, and make this endless day endless night. Tonight won't be just any night. Tonight there will be no morning star. Tonight, I see my heart tonight, and for all stars will stop where they are. Today the minutes seem like hours, the hours so slowly, and still the sky is light. Oh moon, go bright, and make this endless day endless night.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome tonight. For tonight is a special occasion. The greatest songs of 150 years, from the 1860s right through to the present day. Now, I'm sure that many of you would have seen a Broadway or West End production. Great, fabulous events that they are. And over the years, the style of musicals have changed. In the modern era, we tend to mirror the modern pop style. But one composer has managed to steer the centre course. He's managed to combine the best of traditional and the modern. His name is Andrew Lloyd Webber. And his most famous production is, any ideas?
Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera is correct. I was hoping you were going to say that. It was actually written, Phantom of the Opera, the novel, in 1911 by Gaston Leroux. It tells the tale of a famous opera house and the ghost that haunts the opera house, the Phantom of the Opera. Well, you can almost imagine when you watch the production. I was lucky enough to watch the production of Phantom, and it's absolutely fabulous. Fabulous sets and wonderful haunting music. And when you see that gondola in the catacombs drifting by and the mist hovering just above the water, you can almost believe that you are there, that it's real. And of course we have the Phantom and the magical song that he sings, Music of the Night.
Night-time sharpens, heightens each sensation. Darkness wakes and stirs imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Slowly, gently, night unfurls its splendor, cry grasp it, sense it, tremulous and tender. Turn your face away from the garish light of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light, and listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dreams. Purge your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes, let your spirit start to soar. And you'll live as you've never lived before. Softly, deftly, music shall caress you. Hear it, feel it, secretly possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind in this darkness that you know you cannot fight. The darkness of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave all thoughts of the life you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Floating, falling, sweet intoxication, touch me, trust me, savor each sensation. Let the dream begin, let your darkest side give in this power that you know you cannot fight. The power of the music of the night. Help me make the music of the night.
Thank you very much for very fabulous music of the night. Now this next song is one of my favourites, a Neapolitan classic, Funiculi Funicula. You can join in.
E se una dannine manesse iette, tu sai adò.
Tu sai adò.
Tra tu chiudi e spiette, fammi un po'. Adollo fuoco cocci ma si fuglietti lassù sta. In monti con il presso in alti stugli solo guarda. Yammo, 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 Nicola, 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 yamma, 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 Nicola, Nicola. Funiculi, funicula, funiculi, funicula, yamma, 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 Nicola, funicula. Se ne segnuto e ne se ne segnuta la cappa già. Io t'avevo nato e da notare sta sempre qua. La cappa botto un po' attorno, attorno a te. Lo corre canta sempre in alto all'orno e sposammo Manicola, 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 yamma, 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 manicola, manicola. Funiculi, funicula, funiculi, manicola, yamma, 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 funiculi, manicola.
The ever popular Funiculi Funicula. Now, any idea what it means? Here we go. What does it mean? What is it? Any ideas? No? No? Nothing at all? Okay, it means Funicula up, Funicula down. Are you any the wiser? Still none the wiser? No? Okay, let me inform you. It actually commemorates the opening of a cable car on Mount Vesuvius in 1880. It simply means funicula up, the cable car, funicula down. There we are, Mount Vesuvius. Who would have thought that? Thank you, Matt. I'll take that, thank you. Oh, excellent, excellent. My roadie there helping. Now, this next song has a special meaning for me. If I was to say walking the dog, I'm trying to, you've got to try and work out the connection with this next song. Well, anywhere in the world, walking the dog has become a kind of a tradition. And I met a very special friend of mine through walking the dog. We had one thing in common, and that was the love of music. Now, about a year and a half ago, I returned to the UK and sang for my good friend Colin at his 50th wedding anniversary. It was a great occasion, had lots of fun. And I was speaking to him on Boxing Day, and we were putting the worlds to rights, as we usually did. And he said to me, he said, I've just received the recording that you did a couple of months ago, and you did a version of You Raise Me Up, and it brings a tear to my eye. Now, at this point I'm thinking, Colin's got a cruel sense of humour. Now, does he mean he cringes when he hears me sing You Raise Me Up? Or is he moved by it? Well, I'm glad to say it was the latter. This was his favourite song. And I was, in fact, the day after his daughter rang, and I was chatting to his daughter, and she told me that Colin had passed away that very night. So he loved to keep in contact via the webcam, which he always thought was amazing. So I'm going to need a very loud microphone for Colin to hear this, but I'm sure he's listening. So Colin, I'm going to dedicate this song to you, your favourite song, You Raise Me Up.
I am down, and oh, my soul so weary. When troubles come, and my heart burdened be, when I am still and wait here in the silence, until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be. Thanks, Colin. The very special You Raise Me Up. Now, this next song is one of my favourite Broadway productions. It came from 1989, again from the pen of that very talented man, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Now, I haven't actually seen this show, but this song has become a great hit for many artists over the past 20, nearly 25 years now. It's a very beautiful Love Changes Everything from the show Aspects of Love. Love changes everything, hands and faces, earth and sky. Love changes everything, how you live and how you die. Love can make a summer fly, or a night seem like a lifetime. Yes, love love changes everything. Now I tremble at your name. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Love changes everything. Days are longer, words mean more. Love changes everything. Pain is deeper than before. Love will turn your world around, and that world will last forever. Yes, love changes everything. Brings you glory, brings you shame. Nothing in the world will ever be the same. Off into the world we go, planning futures, shaping years. Of person, and suddenly all our wisdom disappears. Love make fools of everyone. All the rules we made are broken. Yes, love changes everything. Live or perish in its flame. Love will never, never let you be the same. Love will never, never let you be the
That's a great song, isn't it? Love changes everything. Now, what I would like you to do now is just have a little listen and see if you can actually recognize this next tune for me. Have a listen.
It's now or never. Come hold me tight. Kiss me, my darling. Be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never. My love won't wait.
Now, any ideas? I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. Yes. Now, there was an artist who recorded this a few years ago. Let me think. His name was Elvis somebody. Little known artist. Yeah, Elvis Presley, that's it. Yeah. Well, Elvis had a great hit with that song, didn't he? But Elvis kind of got the tune from somewhere else. Do you know where the tune comes from? Any idea? From that beautiful song, It's Now or Never. The tune came from a little bit earlier, a few years before that. Any ideas? No? No ideas? No ideas? I'm going to tell you now. It's from a song called, I should say, the song called O Sole Mio. The very popular O Sole Mio, yes. Has a little kind of an upbeat, doesn't it, in It's Now or Never. Now, this is one of my favourite Neapolitan songs. And, of course, it was recorded by the late, great Luciano Pavarotti, one of my favourite singers. And it's been used many times over the years, especially in TV advertisements, especially in the UK. Anything from selling beer to selling ice cream. And in many films, many movies. And who can resist this beautiful music as you're walking down the piazza in Italy, and this beautiful song comes drifting by, the wonderful O Sole Mio. You can imagine warm sunshine, can't you? Oh, we wish it was here.
Che bella cosa andare in acqua e sole, aria serena dopo una tempesta, bell'aria fresca vareggiando la festa, che bella cosa andare in
Buy a plane ticket now. Shoot off to Rome or Venice. Absolutely wonderful.
Quando fornotte o sole se ne scende, me bene quasi ma malinconia sotto finestra poi arrestaria quando fornotti o sole se ne scende.
I'd like you to listen to this next tune, please. Ears open, see what you think. Any ideas? Mr. James Bond, of course. Those riffs, absolutely memorable. Now, when I was a child in the 70s, it became a tradition after Christmas dinner to sit down and watch a Bond movie on the TV. I mean, who can resist that? Secret Agent, created by Ian Fleming, the suave James Bond. Now, there have been 6 Bonds, 6 actors who have played the role of Bond. Can you name all 6 of them for me, please?
Sean Connery.
1,
Jim Lowe.
2,
Pierce Brosnan.
3,
Daniel Craig.
Pierce Brosnan.
4.
Did that already?
We already did that.
Timothy Dalton.
5. And who's the last one?
The Australian.
The sexy guy.
The sexy guy we have here. Yes.
Oh,
We know the type that you like there. Who was the sexy Australian actor? Actually, he was a model, and he was given the role of Bond. Did a fantastic job as well. What's his name? Come on.
Sexy Australian dude.
Sexy Australian dude, yes, his name is George Lazenby. Ah, well, there we are, you see, George Lazenby. Now, there was one other actor who played the role of Bond. Now, this was the actually first James Bond film ever, and I'll give you a clue, it was the original Casino Royale. Any ideas? David Niven is correct. The Suave Englishman. And that was more of a spoof movie than a serious Bond. So David Niven. So there's something for your quiz nights when you do that. Now, I have, from a child, been enthralled with Bond and his antics. And I've been thinking, what makes the Bond franchise so successful? Well, in my opinion, there's a little bit of something for everyone in a Bond movie. I mean, for the guys, it's the action and the gadgets, and of course the beautiful women. For the ladies, they have Bond himself, of course. He's a very handsome actor who plays Bond. Yeah, exactly. We have the exotic locations and the fashion. So there's something for everyone. But for me, my own opinion is the music. There's nothing that makes a Bond movie more than the music. And the earlier Bond films had some tremendous songs and tremendous music. Shirley Bassey with Goldfinger and Diamonds Are Forever. Then we have Carly Simon, The Spy Who Loved Me. Matt Monro with From Russia with Love. And this next song was recorded by Sir Tom Jones, and it was for the movie Thunderball. Now, when he was in the recording booth, he almost fainted at the end of the song, he stated, because of the high note at the end of the song. Well, hopefully I'll not faint with this song today for you. It's the tremendous Thunderball.
Strikes like Thunderball. He knows the meaning of success. His needs are more, so he gives less. So he strikes like Thunderball. Anyone he wants to get, he will break any heart without regret. His days of asking are all gone. His fight goes on and on and on. But he thinks that the fight is worth it all. So he strikes like Thunderball.
digital Thunderball. You can't beat a good Bond movie, can you, Anne? Nothing finer than a good Bond movie. If I was to say Romeo and Juliet, what would you think of? What's your first impression? Ah, the younger generation. Romance, of course. Yes. Any other ideas?
Families.
Families. Well, Shakespeare. Well, for me, when I hear the name Romeo and Juliet, I think of Westside Story. Because it is the modern day Romeo and Juliet. Well, it is, of course, the great masterpiece by Leonard Bernstein, the very popular musical. And it opened in 1957. And it tells the tale of the two star-crossed lovers, Tony and Maria. And they come from different ethnic backgrounds. And it's set amongst the turmoil of rival gangs in New York's Upper West Side at the time. Now, to see this musical live, it's a great experience. I've been lucky enough to see that in Manchester, and it's full of vibrancy and energy and youth. It has comedy and tragedy. A little bit of something for everyone, in fact. And of course, it has lots of wonderful, wonderful songs. And as a tenor, this is the greatest song of the show, Maria. The most beautiful sound I ever heard. Maria, 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 Maria. All the beautiful sounds of the world in a single word. Maria, 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 Maria. I just met a girl named Maria, and suddenly that name will never be the same to me. Maria, I just kissed a girl named Maria, and suddenly I found how wonderful the sound can be. Maria, say it loud and there's music playing. Say it soft and it's almost like praying. Maria, I'll never stop saying Maria. Almost like praying, Maria, I'll never stop saying, Maria. The most beautiful sound I heard, Maria. Very beautiful. Well, you've been a fantastic audience this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. That's your It has been a brief journey, an all too brief journey of 150 years, but last is definitely not least.
Nessun dorma, nessun dorma. Tu pornia principessa, nella tua fredda stanza, guardi le stelle che tremano d'amore e di speranza. Ma il mio mistero è inchiuso in me. Il nonno mio nessun saprà, quando sulla tua bocca la dirò, quando la luce splenderà. Ed il mio bacio scioglierà il silenzio che ti fa mia. Dille guardate, tramontate stelle, tramontate stelle, all'alba vincerò. Vincerò,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.